Yep, so I'm down in Southsea again, and it's a very still day. Can you see how still the water is? It's like flat. It's quite nice out. It's cold though. If you follow me on my Facebook or Twitter, and fuck's sake, I keep saying that at the beginning of videos, like if you follow me because it's, but that's where a lot of conversations come from, and I sort of talk to people about things before they end up on here. And I feel like you're missing out if I don't tell you, and now I'm making more of a point of it by talking about it when I could have just said on my Facebook and Twitter and just shut up about it. Yeah, right, okay, anyway, someone suggested trying latex gloves underneath your normal gloves to see if it helps keep your hands warm. I thought, no, there might be some thought in this, because you don't get the wind chill factor so much, because you're not getting the wind on your hands, and your hands aren't getting wet. So I tried it out on a short ride, and it seemed to work for me. I talked about it on Facebook, and people said, oh, that's alright if you want sweaty hands. Well, I didn't get that problem with them, so I don't know, but I really don't like those winter gloves. They really don't have thick gauntlets where I've got spongy padding. So what I've basically done is I have a powder-free vinyl glove, actually not latex, on this hand, and I don't have one on this hand, and I've just ridden from Hayling, so it's about a 20-minute ride, including some 60-70 mile an hour bits. And right now I would say my left hand, which has no other glove than my normal one, is noticeably colder than this hand. Now, I did purposely choose to use the throttle hand, because the throttle hand, you know, is one that gets really cold because you're just holding it, whereas with the clutch one, you're getting exercise with your fingers. Why am I down in Portsmouth? I'm going to visit the historical dockyard. Yeah, it's like an antique store that also sells military stuff. I'm quite a big fan of collecting. I'm not a big, like, military, buy this, buy that fan. I collect inert ordnance. Not ammunition, really. I have a nice little collection. Been adding to it more recently. I started it when I was a kid. But anyway, no, I have this artifact that I was given by a relative from when he was in the Navy, and I don't really know what it is. I sort of know what he told me it was, but I want to know if they know any more about it, so I'm taking some pictures. Here's a quick picture of it. The reason I'm not taking it with me, as you can see, is if I were to come off in any direction, that thing is going to fuck my spine up, because it will be in my backpack, or stab me. So I decided that it wasn't a great idea to actually carry that in my bag. Even if I wrap it in something, it's still going to be a metal pointy object. Anyway, while we're getting there, I want to talk to you guys about the 20,000 subs. We're very, very close. At the point I'm recording this, it is the 27th of November, and I'm on about 19,580. So there's about 430 odd left to get. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if I can get to 20,000 by my birthday on the 10th of December? So that's the new goal. So if you want to help me, give a little share, tell some people about me, hopefully we'll get there. I like to set myself goals. Big ones, as well as smaller achievable ones, because, you know, it's nice to just feel like, yep, done that, every now and then along the way, rather than just waiting for that end goal. There it is. Yes, I've never noticed it before. It's only fucking there. Fuck, oh my god, it's a group of businessmen. Business! Money! Motorcycle's free. Right. This probably isn't even bolted down. This is probably just placed here because no one could fucking steal it because it weighs too much. I'm surprised the pikeys haven't nicked it with scrap metal yet. See, look. Look. I'm not lying. Is my hand sweaty? There's the question. Does he have a sweaty mitt? It's not sweaty. It's fine. Okay, I didn't want to put my helmet on there. Obviously, as you can see, they sell an awful lot of guns and stuff and knives, and I didn't want to look like a complete nutcase. But yeah, they're all deactivated. Didn't have anything I was interested in at my price range anyway. I like spending a couple of quid on things. Anyway, yeah, interestingly, he kind of agrees with me on what that funny object might be. What we think it probably is they fire lots of them through the walls of a sunk submarine, tie cables onto it. Well, you're a bit boss-eyed, aren't you? Yeah, tie cables onto it, and then you can, from lots and lots of points, pull the submarine up. But he doesn't really know, he hasn't seen one of these in use or heard much about them, but he knows that it was tried at one point and it was a method. Jesus, I'm going too quickly. Yeah, it might surprise you to know that you can actually own real guns in this country without a licence. However, they are deactivated, so they are completely harmless. Although I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I mean, I hope it's going to be forever, really, because it's just sensibleness. But unfortunately, a lot of handguns in this country are reactivated, deactivated guns. In fact, that policewoman that was blown up was a reactivated, deactivated grenade. That shop had everything from old rifles, pistols, machine guns to modern machine guns. They had an M4 all tacked out. Of course, that M4 was like $3.5 grand. RPGs, rocket launchers, God, what else do they have? A law anti-tank missile. I know for a fact, and I couldn't find it, I don't know where it was, it must be out the back. They have a Sidewinder missile. Deactivated, obviously. Grenade launchers are about £650 to £1,000. Rifles, the older ones, are around £500–600. Pistols are around £400–500. But when you start getting to the more modern stuff, then the price starts going up very, very fucking fast. And that's why I collect inert ordnance, because you can get quite cool things for a few quid. And just in case anyone in America thinks, oh, I could send him... No, you can't send me anything. Even a shell casing, empty, primer struck the lot, is illegal. Basically, you need an import or export license to send anything like that in or out of the country. However, sending it within the country is legal. That's why I can buy them from companies that sell them, and they can post them to me in the post. Yeah, as I say, I don't actually own any deactivated weaponry other than the ordnance side of it, because it's just too expensive. Yeah, I've never really talked about this stuff before, so that's one of my little hobbies, my interests. And some people think it's a bit weird to be interested in guns, but it's not in the I want to kill people type of way. I'm just very interested in the technology and how it evolved. I also used to shoot when I was younger. I used to do clay pigeon shooting and air rifle shooting quite a lot. Not ever killing animals though. I used to do clay pigeon shooting and I used to shoot tin cans. I've still got an air rifle and an air pistol. I've got a Nemesis 177 I've had fucking years. And I have a very cheap air rifle, but it's good, it's accurate. It's a Cometer 22 with a silencer and a big scope on it, and I can shoot the dick off a hummingbird with that thing. I haven't actually shot a shotgun in years now, because I used to do it with my father on the weekends, you know, because my mum and dad split up when I was like 6, so on Saturdays we went to McDonald's and then went and did some shooting. It was good times. But the land that we used to do that on, we don't have anymore. As I say, I haven't seen my dad for a couple of years. I did consider getting my own license, so I could, you know, get I was thinking of getting like a 22 rifle and do target shooting. But the thing is, you'd have to go to... I need to know someone with some available land, or go to one of these shooting clubs, and it's all very expensive. Obviously then you have to buy a gun, and I'd want a reasonably good one if I'm going to be doing target shooting. I can't have some inaccurate piece of crap. So it's a side of me that I don't really get to indulge in anymore. Anyway, I'm just getting on the dual carriageway, so it's going to start getting noisy soon. So I'm going to go, and I'll catch you next time. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, the vinyl gloves thing. It seems to work. My hands are definitely warmer than they would be. Yeah, I know silk undergloves are the ideal thing, but if you haven't got them in hand, these seem to work alright. Certainly better than without, and no, your hands don't get that sweaty, unless I suppose you have sweaty hands. Anyway, as I was saying, catch you next time. Slalom through the cars, because that's what we like to do. Driving down the road, I'm having a poo. Oh, that's better.